Lowndes County 911, where's your emergency? Okay, what's the address?
Not all heroes wear capes.
They're the unseen heroes. You know, you get people that are always thanking the police officers and the firemen, and a lot of people don't tend to, you know, show their appreciation for them, but they are pretty much the lifeline between the caller and the people that are actually responding.
Emergency 911 dispatchers are the first on the line when you have an emergency.
If you see a deputy, it's because a dispatcher has answered the phone and sent them there.
Not only are they the eyes and ears for an officer on the way to a call, but they are also responsible for keeping victims calm.
Whether it be a knife or a gun or whatever, you know, we've responded to all types of different things, animal calls that are dangerous. They're the ones that are relaying that to the officer that's in that car headed to that call, and well, our lives depend on the information that they give us.
Many times they go unrecognized because they're the unseen responders.
Oftentimes we are forgotten because we're kind of out of sight, out of mind. And we play a very vital role in first response for the city and the county.
Calls like last Monday's officer down call weighs heavy on dispatchers' hearts.
That's a dispatcher's worst nightmare. I was very emotional because, you know, they're like family. So when the officer gets hurt, it touches home.
For dispatcher LaTanya Wilburn, she knows she still has a job to do.
You have to separate yourself, and once you get that type of call, you take care of that call, you handle that call the best way you can, and you continue to answer your other calls. But several calls are still coming in, the phones are still ringing, but you have to be able to do them all.
Both dispatchers and deputies know clear communication between the two is vital.
We're in a situation that's demanding, and we're trying to demand information from them, and they're doing their best to try to get that information. And sometimes there's a delay, particularly with the situation that we had last week where you're going from one agency to another. You're talking about multiple dispatchers relaying information.
Highway Patrol, Starkville, PD, Pickens County, we had to work with several different agencies that day, and everybody was very helpful.
Thankfully, last week's call wasn't fatal for the officer. Many thanks to the first responders and dispatchers alike.
Supervisors of the dispatch center say the county plans on supplying the dispatchers with lunch and goodies throughout the week next week to let them know just how valuable they are to the community.